Hello, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing fantastic. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Kyle, what's up, bro? Justin, good to see you all. Oh, let me fix my camera real quick. There we are. What's going on, everybody? Justin, you break out that bourbon, bro? Steven, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Kevin, what's up, bro? Cameron, what up? Good to see you. Hope you all are doing fantastic. See, Kyle, got a newbie in last minute. Ethan, yeah, I saw that pop through right before I went live. Good job, bro. Kyle, that's awesome. Just got your ears lowered? Yep, I did. It was time. I hate going and getting my hair cut, so I did it myself. I don't sit still very well, and so I just trimmed it up, cut the top a little bit. We're good to go. Chad, what's going on, man? Darla, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Kyle, that's awesome, man. Good job. Gonna bust open some Michters. What are y'all drinking tonight? What's everyone drinking? Water's acceptable, but this is a happy hour. I'm opening this bottle just for you guys. I picked this up in Kansas City today on the way back from the family farm. Eric, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Gonna give it a few more minutes. We're a little bit early. Actually, I'm gonna send out a quick blast real quick. Give me 1 second. We are live. Let me send this email out real quick. Y'all should be getting an email here in a second. Hope y'all are doing well. How was your trading today, everybody? What are you buying? What are you holding? What are you buying more of? Are you buying the pullback today? What are you guys doing? I'm going to send out this email real quick. Tell everyone that we're live. One second. Yeah, what are you guys buying? Tell me what you're buying. What are you drinking? What are you buying? Where are you calling in from tonight? One sec, guys. I'm going to send this email out to everyone. Okay. Boom. Telling all our friends that we're live, ready to roll. All right, everybody. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Let's see. Sweet tea. Kyle, I'll drink one for you, bro. Woodford Reserve being poured now. Oh, yes, sir. Dos Equis, perfect. I picked up this Michter's today in Kansas City, Missouri. A little harder to get here in Iowa sometimes. Hugh, what are you drinking tonight? H2 after 10 hours working. Ooh, I bet you're ready to rehydrate, brother. Cool. I just sent that email out, everybody. So we'll give it a few minutes. We got some people coming in. It's just now 7:03. And then Kyle, tell Ethan to join our Facebook group as well, or our Facebook page. That should do the trick. Now I'm pulling up some screens for us to take a look at. It's coming along. Got a lot to share with you guys tonight. We are making progress. A lot of hard work is paying off and will continue to pay off. But we'll give it a couple more minutes and be ready to go. Let's see. Oh, right on. Steve, what's up, bro? Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Keith, please tell me you can get the rare stuff where you're at. I'll pretty much pay anything for some rare stuff. If you know, if anybody knows where to get the rare Buffalo Trace stuff, please let me know. I know everybody wants it, but NSAV, right on. Steve, hope you're doing well. Sean, what's up, bro? I like your. Was this supposed to turn into an emoji? Kevin, what's up, bro? Good to see you real quick. Yeah, I hope you can listen later, but thanks for stopping by. The distillery is right across the street. Are you kidding me, bro? Like what? All right, Keith, hit me up after this. I need a little pipeline from the distillery. Drinking lots of water in Vegas. Nice. I'm drinking some Michter's tonight, everybody. It's not as hot in Iowa tonight, so that's great. We're going to give it a few more minutes. We had about 12 people jump on. Hope you all are doing well. This is your first time joining us live. I'm Anthony. I live in Iowa, and some people call me the Stonk Lord, but I'm not. I'm just a friend that's trying to take on Wall Street with you guys. So thanks for joining. But we're gonna give it a couple more minutes. Jimmy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Hope you all are doing well. I will say that Michter's is very nice, very smooth on the finish. Still working, but I made it this time. Ed, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Stonk Lord, Justin. I think you're the one that started that. Either you or Kale. Where's Kale been? I need to hit him up. It's been away for a while. Hopefully he joins tonight, though. All right, everybody. Let's give it 2 more minutes, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. I know you guys are busy. Probably had a long, hard day of work. And so want to make sure that we use our time efficiently. But I want to talk about the ambassador program, show you some more screens, talk to you about what the engineers are working on. We have 2 engineers now, what the timeline is for getting our app out, and all the good stuff that is associated with building our company. I picked up from Total Wine in Vegas. Oh, Justin, that's awesome, man. Right on. Okay, so while we're getting started, we got 2 minutes and we're going to rock and roll. I want to hear what y'all are drinking tonight and one stock that you have your eye on and what stock you wish you didn't have your eye on. So what you're drinking tonight, what stock you have your eye on, and what stock you wish you didn't have your eye on. Put it in the chat. We're going to give it 1 more minute. We had about another 9 people join in. Ethan, what's up, bro? Good to meet you. Saw your name come across. Welcome to the Stonk Kingdom, brother. We're here, bunch of plebes trying to take on Wall Street. So happy to have you on board, Ethan. Bud Light, nice. I got my Michter's tonight. First time trying it. It's nice. Hits you in the mouth first, but it finishes really nice. Local Brew, 8.5, nice. Angel's Envy. Oh, Angel's Envy is a good one, Ed. All right, let's rock and roll, everybody. first and foremost, let's start with the Stonks Ambassador Program. Andre, what's going on, brother? Just in time. We're about to rock and roll. Okay, so Stonks Ambassador Program is off and cooking. We have 72 ambassadors joined since last Tuesday, which is phenomenal. And so we're growing this company a little bit differently. We want to be member-driven, user-owned, which means we have to go about building the company a completely different way. Traditionally, what people do, Randy, good to see you, brother. Traditionally, what companies do, we'll use Robinhood as an example, is they will have an idea. They will go to investment banks and VCs, venture capitalists, and they will raise a bunch of money. They'll give up their company and then do it all over again. For example, if any of you guys read the Robinhood's filings, you saw that they lost $1.3 billion last year. And so they're worth $50 billion, but they're not making any money. So we're not going to do that. That's why we have to build it a little bit differently. And so what we're doing is we raised the money that we needed without investment banks, without VCs, just from the group, from the crowd. We have deployed that capital in order to build version 1 of the app, and we are member owned and member driven. And that's where the Stonks Ambassador Program comes in. So it allows us to become profitable from the beginning, reallocate the capital in order to grow, and then look attractive to future rounds, either if we go public or get bought out for $10 billion or whatever the exit strategy is. We are self-generating revenue. And so that's where the Ambassador Program comes in. It's the early adopters getting in. We share profits and revenue with our members, any future profit. So for when we launch the bank, the crypto platform, the trading platform, the portfolio management platform, the real estate platform, when we launch all those products in the future, our members will get a rake from that. And so 25% we're sharing with our ambassador members. But then also it allows you to generate revenue for yourself, $5 a month, but then also lock yourself into any future pricing. So that narrative is unique in the industry, in the financial technology industry, but it's very powerful. And from our community and our groups thus far, we can see how powerful that is. So we have over 70 members since last week, since we really launched it. And I'm hoping with my effort, with your guys' effort, that by the end of next week, we can be at 500 members. So I think we can do it. You all are absolutely crushing it right now. And then in the email that you guys saw yesterday, you saw that if we can get 25,000 members in our ambassador program, then our company should be on a conservative level valued at 90 to $100 million. And so that's a nice rake for everybody that gets free shares and that have bought into the company and bought into our WeFunder round. And remember, our entire goal and our entire model is to push shareholder value, put our company first, and take on Wall Street. Like, that is what we're doing. And so anyways, if you haven't got into the ambassador program yet, I put it into the chat, and we hope you can join. We hope you can help us get to 25,000 members so that we can self-fund this thing and get bought out for $25 billion, and everyone is happy and we can buy an island together. So cool. Okay, so water, AMC, naked. Yep, I hear you. Christina, I hear you right there. Okay, so Wayne, what's going on? Mr. Compton's son, what's going on, my friend? K Watt, how's it going? Good to see you. Always have an exit strategy. That's right, Shane. Always. Lori, hello there. Morel, hello. Good to see you. Okay, guys. So we just ran through the ambassador program. If you're just joining, $20 a month, 25% profit sharing, $5 referral bonus or referral per month, and then locked into any future pricing increases that we'll have. So each business line or product that we launch will have a cost associated to it, but not for our members at all. Did you get us a intro that we can drop the ambassador reference? Yeah, Randy, it's done. I thought it was in the dashboard. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. after the call. I'll make sure that gets dropped in there. But yes, I have a blurb. I have a couple infographics done for you guys so you can share. And then I have another little video that you guys can share as well. Okay, let's take a look at the app. I think you guys would like to see that. Before we look at the app, I will tell you that we have 2 engineers building the front end right now, and they are presenting to me. John Michael, what's going on, brother? They are presenting to me next week, 2 Fridays from now, about an 80% done project. And so they're in what's called a scrum right now. They're doing a sprint, about 2 weeks of sprinting. So that's really long hours, 60, 70 hours a week to get about 80% of our product done. They will present it to me and the team, and then we'll tell them what we need to change, what we need to fix, and then they'll go on another 2-week sprint. So I'm thinking, what future product services do you see Stonks coming out with? Thanks for that. I'll put it up on the screen, and then I'll answer that here in one moment. So I'm projecting, and this is with high degree of certainty and confidence. One of my friends, he's a really high up engineer at, I'm not going to say the company because I can't, but at a Fortune 15 company. You all would know the brand. Think Eugene, Oregon. But he's managing our build right now, our engineering build, and he's volunteering his time because he believes in the Stonks mission, and he's very confident that we can have a beta launched by middle to end of next month. So when we launch beta, we're going to launch it to our ambassadors first, so that we can work out all the kinks, that you guys have first access, and then in September we're going to launch it to the general public. And so so if you want to get first dibs, another one of the other reasons to be in our ambassador program, but that's coming in middle to end of August. So we're almost there, guys and gals. So I'll show you the progress that we made. But first, what future product services do you see Stonks Trading coming out with? So in the immediate future, there are 4 products. So the first is trading. And so in our first version, it's buying and selling, so shorting and buying equities. In version 1.5, or the next update, iOS first. Yes, for a few weeks, Randy, not for that long. Again, like, we'll just have to change the source code and move it over to Android, and it should be coming right after iOS launch. So trading, and then we'll add options and IRAs and fractional trading to the next update, which should be a few weeks after we launch both on the Android and Apple marketplaces. Second is a bank. So we're going to have the Stonks Bank, and that will be a checking account with a debit card. That's another revenue stream for the company that we'll make. We make about 5% from the Visa or MasterCard network, depending on which one we go with. So that will come by the end of the year. I'm trying to get it done before Christmas so that we can take advantage of the holiday shopping as a company. But end of the year towards the beginning of next year. And then after that, we will launch a crypto marketplace or crypto exchange. We'll probably partner with Gemini or Kraken to be able to do that. And so that will probably be in Q1 of next year, Q2. Hopefully sooner. And then simultaneously in there, we'll have a portfolio management. So if you have a 401k, let's say at Fidelity, and you have another IRA at Vanguard, and you have a mortgage through Wells Fargo, you'll be able to manage all that within the platform as well. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So those are the 4 products. Now, we're going to charge for each one of those, except our ambassador members won't be charged on that. But there's several ways that we make money as a company by just offering those services that come to no expense and no future expense for our customers. In saying that, there's obviously some strategy in how we roll it out, but that's what the next year looks like, is those 4 platforms, those 4 products that we serve. And the reason for that is we want to close the loop on the ecosystem. So we want a member or a user to be able to deposit their money and do banking, manage all their portfolio. So they have a mortgage at Wells and a bank account at Bank of America and IRA at Vanguard, manage it right from within there, monitor their bills across platforms, be able to trade crypto on an exchange, and be able to bank as well. So we want to close the loop on that system, which is why we're focusing on those four. Fringe things that we're going to be looking at is investing into startup companies, kind of like what WeFunder does, except we can do it a lot better because WeFunder was terrible. And then please don't bank at Wells Fargo. I don't. And let me just throw that up. Bank at Stonks when it's done, okay? And so we'll launch a like investing into startup companies, investing into real estate, and so doing like a fundrise type offering, so fractional investing into real estate. And so we want to be a one-stop shop for all financial markets, and we can do that, especially with this core group. So Kevin, Forex is going to be coming somewhere around the time crypto is. We can also plug in with another exchange for that. And so that's about that time when the Forex will come in as well. Demetrius, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Give us, folks, time to break it before you get access. That's right. Got to break we have to see if we can break the system, us iOS folks. Let's make some money. Yes, sir. Plan on it. And so what I ask of you guys, and then we'll dive into, well, for now on, will the investor just take out $20? Yeah, Steve, so it's $20 a month. They'll just take it out. You don't have to do anything else from now on. Also, after we get 1,000 ambassadors, we're going to start upping the cost pretty much every 1,000 or 2,000 that we get for the ambassador program. And the reason for that is later down the line, say a year from now, we have 100,000 ambassadors and the company's making $500 million a year. Well, you're not going to get profit sharing at the $20, right? Like the early adopters are going to be able to get the best benefits. And so as our ambassador program grows, so the cost to get into the membership will grow as well. So another reason to get in there early. I'd rather give you guys $5 for getting your friend than going and paying Facebook $5 to bring in another customer. And so if you guys can help partner with me on helping us get to that 25,000 person milestone, that'll be huge. And then when we have our shareholder meeting, we can definitely throw a party for that for sure. Thank you for the answer. What will you do to compete with major companies who offer similar products, or SoFi who offer all services, such as banking, loans, et cetera? Well, that's a very good question. So, sorry, I got an itch like right here, guys. So that's a little weird, but had to be done. That's a really good question. And to be honest, like any financial product, right? And so if we look at the financial industry, for example, as a whole, let's go with the big banks for a second. You have JP, you have Wells, you have Bank of America. They offer no different products and services than the other one, right? And so there's just a lot of people. Then you drop down to the fringe, where is anyone else's messages not updating on this video? I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm getting them, Kyle, if you're wondering. And Randy, I'm getting yours as well. Yeah, so one of the biggest ways that differentiate us between everyone else is that we are user and member owned, right? And so we're not a credit union in the sense we want to be for profit, but our biggest differentiator comes from putting our shareholders first. And so in August, we're going to reincorporate as a public benefit company rather than just a straight corporation. And the reason for that, it's like a B Corp if you guys are familiar with B Corps. But the reason for that is because it tells the world that we're putting our people first over profits, right? And so we'd rather be able to provide a little bit better services to everybody at a smaller shareholder value, and provide the most benefit for the good of our people, you guys, us. And so that's a huge differentiator, right? Like, we are user owned, we're putting the people first, and we don't really want to take crap from investment banks and Wall Street and whatnot. Now, let's use trading for example. So we're going to have a paid tier, $7 a month, and you get 5% margin, or a completely free tier on the trading side of things, where you come in, you don't have to pay anything. If you want to use margin, it's 8%. So the 8% margin is about the same as E-Trade and TD Ameritrade. So it's in SoFi, it's all right there, pretty similar, but you won't have to pay. So our free users won't have to pay to even trade on our platform. And the difference is they will have a margin enabled account. So for example, if you go into Robinhood right now and you want to, trade $3,000, but you have to pay $5 a month for margin, and then you pay 3 or 5%, 4% for margin interest. We're going to be completely free. So free to have a margin account. If you use margin, cool, we'll charge you for it. But that's it. We'll be the only trading platform in the industry that offers free margin accounts with no commission and no monthly fees. So on our first product, sorry to go into this a lot longer than maybe that you needed, but on our first product, we're already differentiating ourselves between being user owned and having a free tier that you don't have to pay literally anything to have margin. On all other products, that's going to come as we build those. But a loan is a loan, right? We just want to benefit our owners and customers and shareholders and members. So a lot of the profits will be divvied up with our members. Hope that answered your question. Is there a referral code that I give someone to sign up for the? Yeah, Eric. So actually, real quick, everybody. If you go into your Podia account, so if you're a Stonks ambassador and you want to refer people, you just have to activate it. So if you go into your Podia account in the top right, actually, I'll just do it with you guys real quick. Hold on, let me pull it up. One moment, please. Please go ahead and ask your questions, put them in while I'm pulling this up. I'll try to pull it up at least. Okay. Don't really know why my Podia isn't working or why I can't get in. But if you go to your Podia account, let me try to get in here actually. Here we go. No, that didn't work either. Okay, so Podia account, top right-hand corner, you should have a drop-down. The first drop-down, top right-hand corner, click on your name. First drop-down should say affiliate. Click on affiliate. It will tell you to put your PayPal email address in. That's how we send you your commission each month for referring people. And then you're good to go. The code will be right there. You just have people sign up with that code and you're ready to go. So again, go to your Podia account, top right-hand corner, click on your name. It'll drop down. First thing says affiliate. Click affiliate, put your PayPal email address in. If you don't have PayPal, it takes like 2 seconds to sign up. Put your PayPal email address in, and then it will activate your affiliate account, your dashboard, and then you'll have your affiliate code, your referral code to be able to share with people. Hope that answered your question. Might be just on my end. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys, I hope everything's working, guys. You do both gambling and fun. Okay, let's see. Eric, let me know if you didn't find that, brother. We are Stonks community. That's right. We sure are, Christina. Can ambassadors get a savings account interest rate than the current, get a better savings account interest rate than the current banking system? Yeah, so full disclosure, guys, some of the things that I'm working on from the banking side of things, and we may start a credit union in the future. Credit union, if you guys don't know, is owned by its members. And it's because it's a nonprofit. It's a 501c3. And the reason why we would go that route is, for one, we don't have to register as a bank. Like there's credit union like organizations that you register with, but the regulations are a lot less because it's member owned. So the 501c3 does the best for its members. The reason why I'm thinking about doing this is because credit unions can still take advantage of fractional banking, meaning if you put, let's say, $1,000 into a CD and we lock it up for 3 years, the credit union can give our members 7-8% interest a year on that, which is insane for a savings account. But then we can take advantage of fractional banking, meaning we can take that $1,000 and we can lend out $9,000 to companies and mortgages and loans and whatnot, and have a lot more money coming in. Which the reason why it's a 501c3 is because it benefits our members. And so, anyways, I'm looking at that kind of stuff, constantly thinking, reading through regulations, have a lawyer on that also. But yeah, Steve, I think we can definitely make that happen. Can ambassadors or members get advantage of, or take advantage of a steeper savings account? Yeah, I think I'm definitely working on that for sure. We buy and hold link stonks forever, bro. Forever. Eli, good to see you, brother. Robert, what up, dude? Good to see you. What is our protection from corporate predation share limit? Kevin, what do you mean, brother? Do you mean like we're not going to dilute shares? And so pretty clear about that. It's in our bylaws as well. I think that's what I meant. I think that's what you mean. Like, are we going to dilute and give more shares? No, definitely not. I appreciate the detailed answers. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Jimmy, what's up? Let me see. What time frame are we going to be able to trade on our platform? Yeah, so I'm still working on that with Alpaca, but I believe it's 4:30 a.m. I believe. I'll double check on that, but I know it's not. It's more limits than Robinhood. I know that, but I think it is 4:30. So I'll double check on that, Jimmy, and get back to you guys about it. Ethan, do this, bro. I think you're talking about the affiliate. Podia.com. Log in, drop down affiliate, put your PayPal in, start referring people. We're getting 25,000 members. We'll be worth $100 million. So let's make it happen. What is a minimum account value that needs to maintain in order to be able to use margin through the app? Ethan, fantastic question. The SEC requires $2,000 for margin accounts. So have to stay above that. I recommend doing 2,500 so you can take advantage of margin and not drop below the 2,000. But the SEC rule, so not a Stonks rule, not a Robinhood rule, not a TD Ameritrade rule. The SEC's rule is $2,000 in a brokerage account for margin. Will I be able to transfer my Robinhood? Teresa, I'm still working on this with Webull. I think so. They're looking into it from their end. I know the transfer from Robinhood charges is $65. I don't think it's that much, but there are transaction fees, like administration fees from broker to broker. But I'll definitely check on that. Love the credit union idea. Stonks Credit Union, baby. How badass would that be? Stonks Credit Union, and we have branches everywhere. Be rad. I'll tell you that right now. SEC regulates minimum margin, I believe. Yeah, Kyle, thanks, bro. It's at 2,000, but we would like to have 2,500 so we don't drop below that 2,000. Are there any new securities being used to protect the users on this platform? Or is it similar? Or Andrew, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Are there any new securities being used to protect the users on this platform? Or is it similar or same to what you would find in trading banking? Yeah, it's going to be securities, I would assume, like cybersecurity, not securities as in equities. But yeah, it's going to be PCI compliant. And so PCI essentially is the standard, the best practices for banks. We also have to have tight security because Alpaca makes us as well, and they've built that into their API. And so, yeah, we have security consultants that are working on the safety of our platform as well to not only protect your data and information, but against attacks from the outside. So yes, this is a major portion. We have security consultants at some of the largest security firms helping us work on this as well. When can we buy more shares? Not yet, Randy, and we're definitely not doing it through WeFunder. So we're going to get through the initial build, and then we'll reassess and then open up another round if we need to raise more money. Not through WeFunder though. So we'll make that clear. Okay, will there be 401k management? Okay, so another thing that we're working on is getting our registered investment advisor licensing. So I think it's RIA 57 or something like that, S57, something like that. But then there's two reasons for that. One, we can have like a Stonks pool to where our investment advisors can direct the funds, right? So there, for example, there's a fund called QYLD that spits off 12% dividends a year. And so just stuff like that. Maybe we buy some AMC and GameStop and then have like some dividend paying high dividend. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. I think my headphones just died. Yeah, so there will be some like direction in management of a fund, possibly. And so that's probably Q1, Q2 of next year. But there will be IRAs that you'll be able to, so similar to Webull, you'll be able to open up IRAs on our platform, and that should come in Q3 of this year. So still working on that with Alpaca. But IRAs you'll be able to transfer into your IRA from Vanguard or Fidelity, put it into Stonks, but that should come in Q3. So working on a few things from directing and having real investment advisors for those that want slow growth or a portion of your portfolio to have slow growth, and then IRAs will be available shortly as well. Stonks Credit Union, yes. There's probably 2 ice creams, 2 shots, all mixed in one. Okay, Stonks trading rock glasses. Yes, sir. We need to get a Stonks. Oh, you guys see Conor McGregor's alcohol Proper 12 just sold for $600 million, like 4 years in. Yeah, we need a Stonks like line. Imagine like Stonks bourbon or something. We need something like that and sell that baby for $600 million in 4 years. And that's just money in all of our pockets. That'd be crazy. Yes, credit union need it for loan for the Cybertruck. Nice. Yes. So when Robinhood hires hackers, we want to be protected. Exactly right, because that will happen. I'm sure of it. Adam, is my sound back, guys? Adam just asked what my sound went. My AirPods died, but I want to make sure that I'm back in action. Will ambassadors be able to add anyone to their account like spouse, or will they need their own account? Kyle, you can refer your spouse if you'd like, but they'll have to sign up if you want the referral bonus. And so you're able to use your referral code to refer your spouse. They would have to have their own login if you want the referral code. Hope that answered your question. Hell yeah, definitely need stocks. Alki baby, yes. Military veteran transition program, nearly ready to present. Yeah, so guys, this is really awesome. I'll just throw it out. Frank is our lead investor and a part of our team, our management team, and a veteran of the Air Force, and we're putting together a military transition program that benefits veterans coming out. And giving back to the veteran community. I know there's a lot of veterans in our community, and it's something that we want to make sure that we're providing a service for them as well. So that's coming out nearly. We're close to presenting that. We'll probably have Frank present that, but that's coming as well. Hugh, yes. When we start investing into other companies, it will only be profits. And so we're not going to raise more money to invest. We're not going to go into debt for investing in the other companies. We're going to reinvest all of our profits so that we can be a $1 billion company. How do I know if I'm invested? Robert, I think you are invested, but I'll double check. I'll double check and shoot you a text. If you ever put money in, then you know you're invested, but I'll double check. Hell yeah, Teresa.
Thank you for your service. Congrats. Two more years. Steve, when can we get Stonks t-shirts? Oh, guys, I'm designing them on custom ink. I'm trying to keep the cost low, but we can get Nike ones for like $15. So it had like a Nike logo with Stonks on it. So I'm still working on that. I want to keep the cost low, but I want to make sure that that we get those done. So I'm building the design right now, and then we'll get it out for sure. Adam asked, can we get a visual chart of how this will work out? I'll work out. Yeah, like are you talking about like the different business lines and how we're going to invest in the funds and the credit union? Yeah, we'll definitely put the business plan and chart available to everybody because you're all shareholders. So WeFunder swag, it's coming, Kevin. I'm still designing that as well. It's going to be the same process, but WeFunder swag's coming also. That's great. Do we have an ETA on when we will be? Yeah, Kyle, great question. So there's two things here. You're already on our cap table, and so that's how we manage like who owns what. On our Stonks cap table, everyone is already allocated shares. So if you're on the referral, if you've been referred, you got your 5 free shares. You have 500 shares that you bought through WeFunder. Those shares we've already accounted for those. We just have to register them with the SEC, and so we have to let the SEC know that we've allocated shares and whatnot. And then there's some exemptions there that we're going for. The lawyer's working on that, and it should be completely wrapped up by the end of the month. And so I'll keep you guys updated if it gets pushed back another week or two. But he's wrapping that up so we can move on past the registration of our shares, and then we can just move on from there. We won't have to keep on registering, so he's taking care of all that. So for the next 300,000 people we give 5 shares to, we won't have to keep on registering those. And so we're taking care of that for sure. All right. Let us see and know what stage we are at in the progression. But how and when? Yeah. So we'll. This is great, Adam. I'll show a progression here in a sec. I'm gonna get through these real quick. I believe I read 25% profit sharing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but how and so we'll probably do a yearly dividend similar to REI, how they do it. It just keeps admin costs down. But over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna build into your dashboard like what your expected dividend is for the year. And so as revenues grow, that number will continue to increase as well. So probably yearly, we maybe do it biannually. Still working that out. We got to look at the tax consequences there as well. But yeah, it will definitely be yearly, but possibly biannually as well. How can we see what have been purchased or have received? Kyle, I can put that together for you, bro. I can do that on a one-off for sure. I second this question. Is there a way to verify we have our foot in the door? Adam, yes. So if you guys had signed the equity form, some of you, I know some of you haven't, some of you have. When we allocated shares early on, you should have signed something, but I will make that a public record. And so give me a couple of weeks to work on that. I want to make sure everything gets filed with the SEC. And then I'll make that a public record so you can just go search your name and see how many shares of the company you own. There's nothing to hide, right? We just want to make sure that we don't get in trouble with any regulators or anything, especially as we try to take on some of these investment banks. So Teresa, Frank asked where you're stationed. Okay, let me show you guys the progress, and then we'll get to more questions. Let me share my screen. Chrome tab. I think it's this one. Let me see. Yep, here we go. Okay, everybody. You should be able to see my screen. So here's just some more, that's the dark mode, light mode. We probably won't have dark mode version 1. Some bars, some candles, some line graph, different indicators that we'll probably add in version 2 into the next update. But we want to make it clean, but also a little cleaner than Webull and TD Ameritrade from a charting perspective, but more function than Robinhood, so that you can do all this on the go. We want to keep the main screen clean, so we're going to have a pop-up, and then you can see like you apply. and you'll see like this will have a wait list, the bank for a while, like join the wait list, but that will be in there as well. Different indicators. We're going to add volume, moving average, exponential moving average, RSI, etc. Be able to manage your investments. You'll be able to sort out by highest and lowest. And then eventually we're going to add in like most popular on the platform. So we're going to have that upvote functionality in there as well. We'll have, of course, a news feed. But again, we want to keep this clean. So we're not going to scroll forever and ever. Some search functionality. And then these are just error screens that will come up if something happens, account screens and whatnot. So if you guys saw the video this week, basically what will happen is when you click on something, the portfolio will shrink down and then it'll come back up. So this is what the designer had to put it in there for the animation. And then all the goodies that no one really looks at. So we'll be able to see financials, position, what your position size is, news associated with that stock specifically, and then more graph properties. Be able to short, buy right from there. And so again, this is version 1. I think it's really sexy, really clean, especially if you guys are early adopters of like the mobile trading, like Robinhood. Robinhood had like buy now. That was it, like when they first launched. And so for us to be able to put all this, so we're going to have, just different graphs and stuff involved in the trading as well. And then, this is the prelude to connecting other profiles so that we can make it a social ecosystem as well. But anyways, a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, that's where we're at. A lot of hard work has been going into this. So appreciate all the patience, everybody. But yeah, it's coming close to finalizing. Okay, how can we? Yep, got it. Is there a way to verify? Yep, got it. Is there anything to sign with the WeFunder process? No, you guys should be. WeFunder's closed. So when you guys invested, you signed a document, and then when we closed the round, it was good to go. So Kevin, you're good to go. I think if we do dividends, we can't be shorted by hedgies. Yeah, I think you're right. No hedgies want to short like a company that's not going anywhere. I thought it had some good pop verse looking like an emoji. Ed, this is our new logo right here, top right. Well, this is like an icon, and then we have like Stonks trading. We wanted to kind of make it a little bit more cleaner. What is projected per share price for the next round? Okay, well, this is a fantastic question, Kevin. We can talk about this a little bit. I don't really want to raise another round if we don't have to. However, if we do raise another round, I would like to do it when we have 25,000 members. The reason for that is we'll be valued at about $100 million. So each share will be about $10. So if you got in early at the dollar, then you've significantly increased your return on investment. But then we can raise more money and cheaper money at that point. So that's kind of the goal there. But I would rather get our shares to $1,000 a share and then sell or go public, and then everyone makes a lot of money. And so I don't want to dilute. And every time we raise, we dilute shares. So not sure if you already said this. When will it be available for download? Great question. So for our ambassadors, it should be available. Version 1 should be available in middle towards end of August for beta. And then we'll launch it to the public probably towards the end of September. And so if you're not an ambassador, please be one, because that's going to help us hit our revenue goals that we need as business owners. And all of us are business owners of Stonks. And then you'll have the early bird perks as well, for sure. Kevin, double check your WeFunder account. I have nothing to do with WeFunder. And so if they took your money, then if you hit a checkbox or something, then that's the e-signature, I guess. But double check your WeFunder account to see what they did. Do your original investors stay at the same price? Follow on. Yes, everyone invested at $1. So no one got a better price. No one got a cheaper price. Everyone was $1. And then if we raise more money, we're going to do it on the higher valuation, so then our share prices will go up from there. But great question, Steve. Cameron, great question. How are we going to ensure folks are going to make profitable trades? We're going to teach our folks how to make profitable trades, which segues me into Thursday's discussion. Cameron's going to come back on Thursday, and we're going to talk about flight school. He's been working hard to put a course together for our ambassador members on how to trade. And so, so if you guys can make our Thursday call, Cameron's going to be on for that to start talking to us about the course that he's putting together for our ambassador members. Well, that will be great timing. I'll get to try out. Oh, yes, Cameron, you are. Surprise! Maybe. 80% sure Cameron's coming on Thursday. I bet if we get enough rocket ships in the comments, he'll definitely be on the phone on Thursday. So, well, that will be great timing. I'll get to try it out before we meet at the Stonks tour. That's right, brother. You know that's true. WeFunder refunded my investment without notice, and it has never hit my bank yet. Still in contact with them. Yeah, WeFunder's terrible. Absolutely awful. Jared, I'm sorry that's happened to you, bro. Yeah, absolutely terrible. We will never use them again. In fact, we may just create another company that competes with them and put them out of business. So you should have gotten an email confirmation email. Yeah. Cameron says he needs more rockets if you want him to come on the phone on Thursday, everybody. Need a lot more. Oh, there we go. Here, they're coming in now, guys. Is it possible to acquire more shares, or are we locked where we're at? Kevin, eventually, if we open up another round, yes, it's possible. But for the time being, not at the moment, just because we're not ready for that yet. But there'll be ways for you to get more piece of the pie. And so just give me a couple weeks to figure that out, and then we'll make that plan available. Let's see. Do original investors stay at $1 next time we can buy in? No. So kind of how that works, just like buying a stock, right? For example, let's say you bought Apple at $1, right? And now it's worth $120. You'd have to buy it at the current strike price because we're not doing options, right? And so your original investment stays at what you paid, but then if you want to add on, then it's based on the current valuation of the share price. So I hope that answered your question, my brother. Cameron, I guess you got to come on, bro. There's a lot of rocket ships. I'm an OG, all since January 30th, baby. Stonks to the moon. Hell yeah, Keith. You better believe that. Guys, oh my gosh. We've been talking a long time. It's 7:50. Cameron, you got enough rockets to make our Thursday call? I'll send everybody an email tomorrow and tell them you're coming. All right, everybody. We're bumping up against time. It's 10 till. Let me depart with some final words, as you know I like to do. But if starting to look like Star Trek up in the comments, that's awesome. So I'm really proud of this community, really proud of this group. It's growing, it's vibrant, it's loud, it's exciting, and you all are making it fun. And we're really making some noises. And we're starting to make some waves, and people are starting to notice. Imagine when end of September, early October, when we launch to the public and we, get 300,000 downloads. It's going to be absolutely insane and incredible. And you guys are the OGs. Like, we're making it happen. And so super proud of you guys. Super proud of this community and this group. If you can all help by referring one or two people by the end of the week into the ambassador program, that will reduce the amount of money that we have to spend to get users and customers, and then it will also make us more profitable, which will push share value price as well. And so we want to create the largest financial technology company on the planet that is solely dedicated to the members. So if you guys can help with that, I will also do my part. I had a couple of my friends became ambassadors this week, and so I'm doing my part. If you guys can have 2 or 3 people that you refer by the end of the week as well, so that we can continue to grow and make our voice heard, then that's less money we have to ever talk to investment banks about. So we'll keep this completely self-funded. So a lot of rocket ships. Demetrius, I love all those rocket ships, bro. Please refer to me as Mr. Ambassador. Done, Mr. Ambassador. You're welcome. Woodford Reserve and Romeo Julieta 1875. Yes, love that. Anybody from Ohio, please please hit me up on Facebook. Like to meet other Stonk members, new or OGs. If you're in Ohio, hit up Hugh, guys. Can we partner with Ledger, get some discounted nanos? Yes, we can work on that. I've tried. I have no friends. That's okay, John Michael. Some of us don't either. Can you shoot a link to refer? Andre, yeah. So let me put that in real quick. So it's stonkstrading.com.podia. Here you go. Here's the link, guys. So again, let me run through this one more time. If you're not an ambassador, here's the link to sign up. I'll put this in the chat. 1 minute. Boom, in the chat now. If you're already an ambassador, top right-hand corner, click affiliate, put your PayPal email in, and then you'll be taken to your dashboard, and your referral code will be right in there, so you can start referring people. Steve, I got you, bro. Shirts are coming. I'll have them designed and ready to go by the end of the week. Promise. Okay, put the link in for you guys that are not members yet, and then in your dashboard, your referral link is there for you to share. El Conquistador. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce. Kids are outside playing, so I gotta get them inside and showered up and ready for bed. But again, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for promoting Stonks, getting the word out, being evangelists of our company. We're going to get this company to $1,000 a share, and it's going to happen because all of us are putting in the effort and the time and the energy to do so. I appreciate all of you guys and gals. Stay safe. Let me know if you need anything, and we'll chat on Thursday night. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.